I woke up from my nap and I'm hoping that they do the weird thing with the TV screen, so that you guys can see. They're they said they're not going to stop, and that I'm trying to I don't know, something they were talking about. But when I woke up, they made the TV louder because they're insisting that I hear it in my head. But if you have to make the TV louder, I can't hear it in my head. So I think it's finally getting to them that the things that I did before these people claimed that they were involved with it were things that if they were involved, they would have to pass legal and other um, it. It would have to be passed legally. So let me see if they're going to do the weird thing with the screen. I'm going to pause this until it happens. They said, it wouldn't have to be done if it was passed with the federal government. That's a lie. That's a crime. I think what they're not understanding is that if everybody is involved in my life and the federal government allows it, then the federal government will be giving me a different treatment than other people. That wouldn't be okay. There's no, I don't understand why they don't understand that. Could you imagine if I get like a million people walking around with me all the time and talking to me all the time, and some of them are in banking and I happen to be, trading as an individual? Could you imagine a crime that would be that the federal government would allow? It's a lie. I can't get through to the people that they're being conned by somebody, not by me. I told them the truth. So they lied and said in one of my videos, I said, spread this technique around. I can't spread something around that is abusing and torturing me if I don't even know how to do it. I warned them, spread the word, tell people these things are happening to people. If I hadn't accomplished these things, they wouldn't have wanted to take credit for it. And that's my point. It's so racist. It's so degrading to human beings that somebody years later, decades later, would say, oh, I helped you do that. No, you couldn't have helped me do that. You would have been in my life before. Why would you suddenly want to be in my life now if you were helping me all along? It's a lie. But what makes it even worse is that the people who suddenly said, oh, the federal government is allowing this. It's a crime. The federal government cannot say they can allow a crime. There's no, they want to say, oh, this is associated with, no. The federal government is not allowed to commit a crime. And trust me, these are the very same people that if the government was committing a crime, they would be protesting up and down. They would be protesting. Come on, we got common sense, folks. So let me just pause this until the weird thing comes on the screen. If it doesn't come on the screen, then I'm going to call them out on it. So they mentioned this hum. You hear that loud hum? That's how they do it, in addition to using the televisions. I mean, they do it with the hum. They do it with people walking around. It's not that, I think when people didn't know, it made it seem like, oh my goodness. But I want to make it so that people know and people aren't afraid. When people were leaving their homes and becoming homeless and they're still being followed and stalked by people, that to me is what we don't want. We want people to try to stay in their homes, fight to stay here. That's what this was about. This is about taking people away from their possessions, taking people away from their evidence, their documents, taking people away from their families. So that's what this is about. So they didn't put it on the TV. I guess, they got scared, but they would have had me videoing the TV forever, waiting for them to slip something in there, but it didn't happen. I'm not going to worry about it. So what I would like to do is just sit here a little bit longer and let you guys know some of what I'm telling you folks about. You hear that hum? So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and I just muted the TV and I caught them off guard. You still hear it. So they said they edit my videos. They have no right to edit my videos. I'm going to title that. They have no right to edit my videos. My videos I do, like everybody else does. There's something about these people and me that they're just completely obsessed. They're completely obsessed with inserting themselves into my life. And I told you in another video, I said insert, and they said louder, assert, and it picked up assert. So even when I'm typing, what they're saying out loud picks up, Gboard picks it up. So they were like, oh, when I worked at the boutique in 2017, a guy from Google came in. And that's how all of this was happening. And that they were promoting my videos. That is a lie. That is a lie. I don't understand. Like, why don't they tell the truth? Who are these people to insert themselves into a 40-something-year-old woman's life, claim they were helping her all along? So they're like, well, we were informally following you all your life. That's a crime. Like, do we follow children in this country? No. Do we pretend we were helping somebody? No. They said they're going to out me as someone who was a day trader. They said in 2016, I told the guy who came into the boutique I was a day trader. No, that was not what I said. In the video that I just recorded, you'll hear exactly what I told him. And they claimed that they didn't know, but then they broke into the apartment and found E-Trade receipts and statements. If you were following me my whole life and you were doing this my whole life, you would know. Why lie? Like, why did they? And so they said that's why I was hired at Lacoste, because Lacoste wanted to be able to get into my life and that I gave them the rights. I did not. I did not give anyone the right to do this. You cannot give people the right to terrorize you and torture you and make you sick. There's no such thing. And I'm telling the world, I've never consented to this. No one would ever claim I consented to this. So I told them, I'm going to sue, and they'll bring this up and they said they'll bring it up in court. Then they said, no, they can't bring it up in court because it's illegal. Exactly. I've been saying that all along. It's illegal. You can't bring up in court something that you've done illegally if you don't want to be put into prison. I would love them to, but they won't do it. And I'm trying to tell the people going along with them, they're taking advantage of you folks. That's it. So I'll keep doing this, and I'll keep recording them, and I'll keep recording this. And we'll just keep doing this. This will be, like I said, this is my life's mission. Thanks for watching.